Now as you can see from the title, I just wanted to talk about this topic. It's nothing new to be honest, but it has increased so much and people are overly talking about it like there's no tomorrow. And there's no idols to talk about except Blackpink, and I know people would come with the excuse of well they are the most famous well-known ones. Okay, I agree, but when people mention Blackpink as the only K-pop group or as the most outstanding in a thing, people get angry and say there's other K-pop groups to talk about. So Blackpink are the only group to talk about when it's something negative, but when it's positive they don't deserve to? Even though they have contributed drastically to the globalization of K-pop alongside BTS, and people always overlook this fact, and even if they acknowledge it, it won't even matter. They would rip Blackpink more and say they did nothing, just like they do with BTS. Like, would most people even know K-pop if it wasn't for them? But yeah, K-pop stans being toxic is nothing that will never get old. This intro was to express my frustration from how much I see not like the other girls' fans always talk about Blackpink. They are literally more obsessed with them than their own faves. I will start to do chapters in order to make my points more clear and organized. A reminder before I start, English isn't my first language. I tried my best to be understandable and clear. Well, I know after I finish this chapter fans would come up with examples and things and say it's wrong or it is untrue, but let me tell you something, it will be the hard to swallow pill, and your examples, faves, fits this category as well. Just because they have an outstanding great aspect in something doesn't mean they don't lack in the other one. Now apart from that, let me explain my point to you. Idols aren't meant to be the most greatest talented people alive, and many people don't seem to understand that idols are taught to sing, rap, dance, but most importantly to entertain. They are decent in those things, or most of them. Some can be great at just one thing. You can definitely see great rappers, singers and dancers, but most of them are just a rare case that it is easy to point at when talking about the most talented in some position. They are always called idols when talking about their roles: idol dancers, idol singer, and the most famous one, idol rappers, cause idols aren't that serious talented compared to actual people on those fields. So once you enter the idol world, you are called not just an idol but an idol before your role. You can see how different the idol industry from any entertainment industry. Everyone can rap and dance, but compared to actual rappers and dancers, they are not. Specifically talking about idols who are not from the dance line or like sub-rappers. They are like a joke to even mediocre normal dancers, but their main job is to perform and entertain. That's it and nothing else. All this shows and comeback lives are serving that purpose. If you want to see actual rappers, you go to Kpop for example. People don't go to K-pop in order to view real talents. Idols have something that always impress people and make them love K-pop, and it is the delivery, visuals, and personalities. They deliver vocals, raps, dances, most importantly doing it all together, which normal artists or most artists don't do it and would find hard to do so. This what draw people to K-pop, and they get impressed by that. Again, they might be an average singer and average dancer, but they are a great outstanding singer, cause people wouldn't just love to watch the same kind of content or art. People love to be entertained and also to see a great performance. The visuals, which play a huge part in the K-pop industry, people always love to complain, but that's literally what the industry are built on. Music videos, album designs, great skin, and fashion, all mixed with the visual position as well. And personalities, how much they will entertain you and be able to engage you with the show, and their jokes, their emo, shy or humorous personality, it just attracts you, and no shame in that. In other industries you wouldn't find that. K-pop is just quite different, and people need to accept that and acknowledge it and stop dragging idols for literally nothing, cause what they are and who they are aren't their fault, it's their job. You feel bad for actual talented people who didn't have a chance. Well, that's because they chose the wrong industry to do so. The idol system are built like that, and JYP, who people judge the most for following it, understands the idol system the best. It's personality mixed with star power. People didn't even took idol dancers as a serious dancers except for Boa, and then when SHINee came they proved idol dancers can be good. This is just an example to show that idols are just people who perform the art they are given to, but not necessarily have to be masters in it. That kinda sums up my whole take on this point. Let's go into the next one. Blackpink has a lot of strengths and talents that most idols don't even have, yet nobody actually talk about, but instead they always talk about the part of their vocals and how much they lack in it, yet their talents and the power they have are forbidden to be brought out. As if people don't want to admit that they are actually talented and are not like other idols. But nah, it's Blackpink we are Talking about a YG group will always be trash talked about no matter what. It's like Blackpink murdered someone, like they have one of the best rappers in the industry. Their dance line is also consistent, and can we talk about how hell of performers they are? Also nobody like no idols, expect a very few ones. Basically YG artists lol, have charisma and X factor like them. They all have strong individualities like soloists, and nothing can really match that power they have. So I understand why some fans are scared, because they hell talented faves are literally an average idol star compared to Blackpink. Lisa is one of the most praised dancers in K-pop by professional dancers who took this job for several years. Jennie is literally one of the most amazing rappers that she didn't even went to any show or competition to showcase her talents, and she raps in half Blackpink discography, yet she is one of the GOAT rappers in K-pop. That alone does say a lot. Jisoo as visual is a better performer than a lot of idols. Visuals are always the ones who lack the most when it comes to performing, but even when Jisoo is the least performer in Blackpink, she would still be in a B tier alongside people who are the best performers in their group. She beats all visuals when it comes to performing, literally like all of them, and that is performing alone. Scary, isn't it? Also for most visuals she has better vocals than if not all of them. That is Jisoo. She can even rap without being a sub-rapper. Rose, which people underappreciate the most, her vocals is way above average. She hasn't even showcased her half potential and she is already fantastic, but haters don't want to give her a break because y'all are threatened by her. Literally her delivery and musicality is her great. She can play the piano and the guitar, two instruments most idols don't even play. When she went to YG audition and got chosen out from plus 1,000 contestants, can you imagine that? Before that she didn't even have any vocal lessons, just her pure talent. And that is a hard to swallow facts that K-pop stans love to overlook and hates to admit it. I can't fully talk about Blackpink's strengths and talents cause that would need a very long video for that topic alone. All of them are way above average vocalists, so I don't understand what is your problem. If Blackpink are really that terrible or mediocre at singing, then 99.5% of idols are. Stans always bring that X and X group and say they are better than Blackpink, and without even bringing names. X group has just 1-2 great vocalists and the rest are literally just normal. So where is the real comparison or standard? Blackpink aren't a vocal group, or their main biggest point is vocals, because they slay at dancing and rapping, also performing. Lisa, who is the least person when it comes to vocals, can even sing so good. Did you listen to Money? That is how our sub-vocalists sound like when she is a lead rapper who can be a main in most groups, and all she takes is rap, rarely singing lines, and is praised by her dancing and performing skills. See how talented she is. Yet she is not an incredible singer, but cannot sound annoying. She will please you with her vocals when it is not even her thing. She sounds so confident. Jennie, which is a main rapper, one of the best rappers in K-pop, is way above average when it comes to vocals. She is one of the few rappers who can actually sing. Her vocals are fascinating when knowing it's not main position. All of that, I'm actually just talking about Blackpink rappers, not the vocalists, which goes on to show you how much talented Blackpink is. Having unique vocals is nothing bad and should be more than enough. Like, do you know how many great artists with unique vocals? Halsey, Lorde, Lana Del Rey, and but that doesn't make them unworthy or overrated. People don't even care about that. They just want their art. Their songs and artistic style is the reason why many people love and appreciate them. If they were in K-pop, people would have just trashed them. That goes on to show you how much K-pop stans' logic is stupid AF. They always love to complain their mouths being shut is not a choice. Having a unique voice is something rare and pleasing to the ear. You get to hear different type of voice and delivery, which is new, and don't feel overheard. Vocal technique does matter, and that's a fact, but if you have good technique and unique voice, then why y'all are still hating? Adele doesn't have great vocal technique and she actually lack in vocals? Surprise, isn't it? Well, to me it was a big one to the face. Adele is considered one of the best vocalists and artists. She is really on another level. Do you know what that mean? That emotions and delivery can make from you a master. Singers like Demi Lovato and Tori Kelly are amazing singers with such a great vocal technique, but when it comes to emotions they lack a lot, especially when a lot of their songs have deep meaning. Ariana, for example, lack emotions, but her songs leans towards being more cool and hype. First, I acknowledge that she also makes deep songs. Second, you can't deny that her emotions lacks sometimes. Third, also I didn't put her with Demi and Tori, not just because of the song's type but also because Ariana don't try so hard like them, in which I will explain now. They sometimes sound soulless, like not singers who deliver the emotion/meaning of the song, but singers who want to impress you with their high notes and crazy voice. Nothing bad of course, but when you cancel that part you make no impression on people. Music is a feel. If people didn't get it, then that wasn't music. Seeing both Demi and Tori lives, they are fantastic singers and one of the greatest ones in this generation, but the lack of their emotions makes it hard to remember them or to enjoy them. They need to stop trying so hard to be robots who sings in a way that is hard to sing. Like, they need to enjoy it more and be able to deliver more, because in that way many people, including me, wouldn't find them special. A great singer is someone who engage you with their feelings, not just their talents. Feelings in singing is way more important than you think it is. So why I made this whole point about Demi, Tori and Adele, to prove to you that emotions, a delivery, can make you a fantastic singer. Maybe there is a lot of great idol singers who are better than Adele, but people would always choose her not just because she is Adele, but because she is a queen when it comes to singing. Maybe not in technique, but basically people aren't vocal coaches or opera singers who need to listen to perfectly fine people, or be able to distinguish great, bad, terrible singers. If you sound good and have great emotions with great music, our ears is all yours. Blackpink has one of the best emotions and delivery in the industry. I can confidently say that, especially when talking about the vocal line. It's a YG thing. When any idol cover YG artist's song, they always sound so different. YG artists pour their heart into the song and put flavor to it. Also identity that makes them so different from the rest of the K-pop idols. Rose don't just sing for herself, she sings for people to listen to her. She delivers the meaning, and every time she sings she puts her heart and soul into it, which again is not much of talked about or appreciated. All of what people talk about when it comes to Rose vocals is that she is fake, which is frustrating and make her look bad, not just because of how misleading and false it is, but also because of how it's the only thing she have become known for. Rose is a great singer, which you like it or not. She is literally singing in a stylistic way yet have a good vocal technique. Most of the idols or artists who sings in a stylistic lacks vocal technique and are harming their vocal, unlike Rose, who actually have the best vocal technique in Blackpink and improve a lot. There's no unique singers in the industry like Blackpink. Fans say, oh, this idol or group are full of unique voices, and OMG, I want to actually cry, cause none of them sounds unique at all. All of them sounds like most idols sounds like, and their vocals lacks personality, no variation. All of them sounds the same and their vocals sounds nothing unique. Blackpink vocals is unique and there is no comparison when it comes to their uniqueness. Their vocal colors are the best in the industry. It blows my mind how good they are in that aspect. They can literally shift their vocals from soft to badass to dark to bright and to even a totally different person. LOL. Their uniqueness, variation, and delivery should just be more than enough, especially when there is no one who is doing it like that. Thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy my video and felt that it gave justice to our girls. I know this video is kinda controversial and many would be triggered by it, but guess what, I don't care. This video isn't the end of my conversation, there will be a second part to it. Also, I feel like a lot of my grammar was so bad and it gave me a lesson that I should be more careful when I write and check myself. The captions that I wrote was the right one, not the ones that the robot voice say, but I promise I will be better next time. Also, there was some points that I forget to add or to talk about, but maybe I will do it in the second part. Any artist that I've mentioned didn't have any ill intentions towards them or to downgrade them in order to uplift my faves. This video was to praise Blackpink and give them some credits and to stop the constant hate and criticism they get by stupid K-pop fans or regular pop fans. The girls deserves way better than this. They are so unique and talented and y'all need to accept this fact. I can feel already the viewers and the fandoms that are offended by this video, like Blackpink are successful queens. Get over it and stop putting your faves in our faces. Blinks, please support the girls and don't put them down in order to uplift someone else. I hope Blinks felt that they can watch this video and be happy. I'm waiting for this day that the K-pop community and fans would stop hating on Blackpink for life and always setting unrealistic expectations for them. Again, thank you for watching. Have a nice day and see you next time. Bye.
See ya later, maybe never.